Welcome! Today we're going to create beautiful snowy cupcakes with baby blue and white frosting, perfect for any winter gathering. Get ready to bake and decorate your way into the winter spirit with simple steps and tips to make them truly shine. Let's dive in and create something magical. Let's start with our winter-themed cupcakes. For the cupcakes, you'll need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and half a cup of softened unsalted butter. We're also using 2 large eggs, half a cup of milk, and half a cup of sour cream. To help our cupcakes rise, we'll add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Don't forget 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract for flavor. For the frosting, gather 1 cup of softened unsalted butter and 4 cups of powdered sugar. You'll need 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. To create that wintry blue color, grab some baby blue gel food coloring. And for a sparkling finish, have some edible white glitter or sprinkles on hand. That's all you need to create these delightful winter cupcakes. Let's get baking. First, let's preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. This is important to ensure that your cupcakes bake evenly. While the oven heats up, we can get started on the batter. Line a 12-cup muffin tin with paper liners. This will keep your cupcakes from sticking and make cleanup easier. Now, let's move on to the cupcake batter. Start by whisking together 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a pinch of salt in a medium bowl. This helps to evenly distribute the baking powder and ensures your cupcakes rise properly. In a large bowl, cream together half a cup of softened unsalted butter and 1 cup of granulated sugar until the mixture is light and fluffy. This usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes. Next, add 2 large eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. This helps to incorporate air into the batter, making the cupcakes light and tender. Mix in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract for a nice flavor boost. Now gradually add the flour mixture to the butter mixture, alternating with half a cup of milk and half a cup of sour cream. Start and end with the flour mixture. This helps to prevent the batter from curdling and ensures a smooth texture. Mix until just combined. Don't overmix or the cupcakes might turn out dense. With the batter ready, it's time to fill our cupcake liners. Divide the batter evenly among the 12 liners, filling each about 2/3 full. This ensures that your cupcakes will have enough room to rise without overflowing. Bake in the preheated oven for 18 to 20 minutes. To check if they're done, insert a toothpick into the center of a cupcake. If it comes out clean, they're ready. Let the cupcakes cool in the tin for 5 minutes, then transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely before frosting. While the cupcakes are cooling, let's make the frosting. In a large bowl, beat 1 cup of softened unsalted butter until creamy. Gradually add 4 cups of powdered sugar, beating on low speed until combined. This step can be a bit messy, so start slow to avoid a cloud of sugar. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Beat on high speed until the frosting is light and fluffy. If the frosting is too thick, add a little more milk. If it's too thin, add a bit more powdered sugar. Divide the frosting into 2 bowls. Add a few drops of baby blue gel food coloring or the color you want in 1 bowl and mix until well combined to get that wintry blue shade. Once your cupcakes are completely cooled, it's time to frost them. For a professional look, use a piping bag fitted with a star tip. Pipe the blue frosting onto half of the cupcakes and the white frosting onto the rest. If you don't have a piping bag, you can use a spatula to spread the frosting on. To make these cupcakes extra special, sprinkle edible white glitter or sugar pearls on top. You can also add winter-themed decorations like snowflakes or stars for a festive touch. And there you have it. Your winter-themed cupcakes are ready to enjoy. And lastly, here are some tips for perfect winter-themed cupcakes. Before you start, make sure your butter and eggs are at room temperature. This is key for smooth mixing and a consistent batter. Room temperature ingredients blend together more easily, giving your cupcakes that perfect light and fluffy texture. When it comes to coloring your frosting, I recommend using gel food coloring instead of liquid. Gel food coloring gives a much more vibrant color, and you only need a little to get the shade you want. Start with a small amount and gradually add more to avoid overcoloring. Now, if your frosting doesn't seem just right, don't worry. You can always adjust the consistency. If it's too thin, add a little more powdered sugar to thicken it up. If it's too thick or stiff, just add a splash of milk to soften it. This way, you can achieve the perfect texture for piping or spreading. Finally, patience is key with cooling. Make sure your cupcakes are completely cooled before you start frosting. If they're even a little warm, the frosting can melt and lose its shape. So give them time to cool fully, and your winter cupcakes will turn out beautifully frosted. Enjoy your cupcakes!